Yo, 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 it's your boy Maki.
And it's Prince Kane
And Kane, what are we
back
talking
again.
about today, man?
So today we are going to be talking about the missing books from the Bible that what I've heard the Vatican removed from because they felt that it didn't really, I guess, fit their agenda on what they want people to know. Because there's a lot of books that are missing, and that's not just like two, three books that are missing. No, I heard there's like 22 books that are missing, and And how many books are in the Bible again? Like what, 16, I think?
Let me look it up real
I
quick.
could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's a lot of books missing. And I was reading something earlier. I can't remember. Well, it's not that I can't remember. I'm not sure if it
There's
was
66 books in the
true or not.
Bible.
You said what?
66 books in the Bible.
66. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I was way off.
It's all good, dude.
But I was reading something earlier that I found because there's an app you can get on the App Store. It's called the Missing Books or the Lost Books of the Bible. And I
Mm.
was reading some of it earlier, and I'm not sure if it's true, like if it's all accurate. But I was reading some of it earlier, and it was the Gospel of the Infancy of Jesus Christ according to Thomas, and it was talking about how when Jesus was 5 years old, he was playing with a few other kids near a stream of water, and he had taken some clay and he formed them into 12 different sparrows. And if you guys don't know what sparrows are, they're a type of bird. And Jesus clapped his hands together and told the sparrows to fly away. And while you live, remember me. Now remember, these he made these sparrows out of clay, so they weren't real sparrows until he clapped his hands and they became alive, like actual, and they turned actual birds and flew away. Why wouldn't that be something that they don't want us to know? And they have the books, first book of Adam and Eve, the second book of Adam and Eve. They have all this stuff that they took out that for whatever reason they don't want us to know, and it makes you really wonder: is there a type of a certain knowledge in those books that they don't want us to know because it's true, or they just feel like it didn't really line up with the rest of the Bible? But to me, you shouldn't take anything away from the Bible at all. You shouldn't add or take away. I mean, it's just not right. That's what God wrote. This in the Bible. He says, add or take away to my word. But I'm curious to know why. What do you think about that?
It makes you wonder why they would withhold information like that. Um, as to why, I don't know why they would. Maybe it's because they don't want you to know that there was more that happened with Jesus. There was more examples maybe within his youth or other examples of prophets or victims throughout the Bible that could be more relatable and less far-fetched, I guess you could say. I just think that there's numerous reasons that they would remove this for. So I don't know why, and it's still pretty new to me that there are books outside of the Bible. I always felt like people rewrote the Bible to their own standards, especially with the newer editions of the Bibles. They changed things to their own liking, but I never knew that there were actual books removed from the Bible because I was told that if you change what was said in the Bible or removed anything from the Bible, that's a sin.
It is the same.
That's a very disrespectful sin.
Yeah,
So I
I
don't
know.
know, man. And it's like, how could these people that take the Bible out be the same people that claim to love God and abide by the law when they're clearly
They're the same
they're
type of
clearly
people.
breaking the law?
Yeah, they're the same type of people that Christ said that he would that would say during Judgment Day they would come to him and say, but look, have we, he said, there will be some people that will say, Lord, Lord, but do not truly know me. He said, um, for instance, I can't remember where in the Bible it says, but it says that there'll be false prophets. They'll say, they'll ask the Lord, have we not done these works in your name? Have we not cast out demons in your name? And which it may be true, but the thing is, they never had a relationship with him. They never knew him personally. And he'll tell them, he'll tell you, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, for I never knew you. He, Jesus knows you. There's a difference between him knowing you and him knowing you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you gotta have that personal relationship.
And
And
when
it's just
question,
it's an important part of
when were
life.
these books removed from the Bible?
You said what?
When were these books removed from the Bible?
When were these books removed? I can't remember when. I was just reading something about it earlier. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Give me just a second. From what I'm reading, I guess it was 19 books and not 22. Um, says, although the 19 books contained within this text were included in the Holy Bible for thousands of years, they were removed a little over 200 years ago.
What'd you say?
From what I'm reading, I guess it was 19 books and not 22, so my bad on that. It says, although the 19 books contained within this text were included in the Holy Bible for thousands of years, they were removed a little over 200 years ago.
Wow, 200 years ago. You know, in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of things, that's not a very long time ago. Very recent. And people don't realize that. You know, when we think of history, everybody thinks history like we've been living in an eternity or something, when documented history has only been here for 2,000 years. And I might be using the wrong terminology, but you get what I'm saying. Recorded history has
Yeah.
not been that long. So, you know,
You know, they say the best way to control somebody is to control the knowledge that they consume.
control the knowledge, man. There was a book that I read in English class. I can't remember it, but basically, you weren't allowed to read books. All books were destroyed, and anyone caught reading books or redistributing books, paper books, were jailed or killed because they wanted to control the knowledge. Because, but the thing is, they remove the knowledge, but guess what? They indulge in the knowledge. They don't want you to know what they know, because what they know that you don't know is power over you.
Yeah.
And they swear that they're with what they're actually against. It's not a nation under God. That's a damn lie.
Yep.
So
They hide themselves in plain sight, so you never think to really to disguise themselves as us,
So
so
me
that
and
we don't
Kane
see
are,
them.
we're figuring more out about these things, and as we read more, as we read these books, because we haven't started reading them, but we're going to start dipping and dabbling all around, not only the Bible, but other works that may or may not be true, but we're going to cover them, and once we have more, I guess you could say, knowledge, we'll explain more in depth for you guys on each book, and we'll see what you guys think, what we don't agree with, what we believe, what we don't believe, and we'll go from there.
And
But
remember, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. So if you guys don't agree with us, cool. I mean, you can post your opinions down below in the comments if you want to. But just like, just be respectful of other people's opinions.
got to be able to agree to disagree.
And always do your own research. Don't ever just go off of what somebody else says. Always do your own research.
Yep. But yeah, guys, there are missing books from the Bible, and you have to ask yourself. I'm gonna leave you guys with this question. I'm gonna let Ken give his final words. Why would they remove something? Why would they remove anything from you? Why would they remove any section of knowledge from you? Think about that. That doesn't just randomly happen. So ask yourself that question. Why would someone remove knowledge from you that could help you shape your life in a better way, could help you understand your creator in a better way? Why would someone remove that knowledge? Do you think it's for the betterment or for the destruction? Now, Kane, any last words?
Just remember to stay prayed up and seek God. Ask Jesus to help you in whatever you may be dealing with. And not just don't ever just talk to him if you're going through something. Always talk to him, whether you're just chilling or you're happy or you're sad. Just talk to him.
Facts. And with that being said,
Build that relationship up.
Yep.
Because you're gonna need it. One day you are going to need it.
Yeah. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this to your friends. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.